Hey, Forever Runners, how's it going? Hey, today I want to talk to you about 3 tips for you to run faster without running. Hi, I'm Herb the Forever Runner. So I'm a heart attack survivor, ultramarathoner, and online running coach. And I use my Forever Runner method to help runners in their 50s, 60s, and 70s effortlessly run faster without pain or injury, even if you're slow and you're getting older. So, so one of the things we worry about as we get older is we start to slow down. And you can look at a lot of training plans on see what kind of workouts to help you run faster. But I want to go over 3 things that have nothing to do with running that you should take a look at first in order to run faster. The first one is to cut out those metabolism killing foods. Now we're talking about inflammatory foods like industrial seed oils, processed foods, and grains. Things like this create havoc for both your carb burning process and your fat burning process. And what that means is you're ending up operating on a low grade fuel, kind of like a low octane instead of premium octane fuel. By consuming these foods, you disrupt your normal metabolism and you don't get all the bang from the buck from the food that you should. So if you want to run faster, start with using a better fuel and don't use those foods anymore. And on top of that, they also can cause some joint inflammation. So maybe some of that stiffness you're getting is from the bad fuel that you're taking in. So number 2, you need to do some strength training. So I'm sure you're well aware that as you get into your 50s, 60s, and 70s, you naturally lose muscle mass. And just running doesn't help that. You just have to do some resistance training. And you don't have to do a lot of it, but you have to commit to at least once or twice a week, at least, of doing specific resistance training, especially kind of the whole body type training, like squats, lunges, deadlifts, those sort of things to keep those muscles activated, to add that power back into your running. So otherwise, you're just trying to run faster or keep running at the same rate with a smaller engine every year. So the second tip is you gotta commit to some sort of strength training on a weekly basis. The third one is to stop running. So how do you get faster by stop running? What I'm talking about is as we get older, you lose your ability to recover as well as you did when you were younger. So it doesn't matter if you're running every day, every other day. You need to pay attention to how you feel and how you're recovering from your runs. And if you're feeling stiff and sore the next day, that's not a good sign that you should be going out and running again. Now, the other thing you can do is you can use a couple other factors to determine if you're recovering enough. And one of those is your resting heart rate. If you monitor your resting heart rate every morning, if it bumps up more than 5 or 6 beats, that's another clue that maybe you haven't quite recovered from the stress of training or the layers of stress that you might have from the day before. It might be work, it might be relationships, or it could be your training. All those add up. And if your body doesn't have enough time to recover from that, you're going to start running into problems as they slowly accumulate up day after day after day. Now, the other way you can monitor this is using a heart rate variability app, which is a measure of your stress level in a given time. And if you do that, check that every morning, that's another source of data you can use to make sure you're totally recovered from your training the previous day or the previous couple days. So to recap, 3 tips to run faster that have nothing to do with running is cut out the inflammatory foods that are destroying your metabolism, incorporate some sort of strength training on every week consistently, and pay attention to how you're feeling the next day after your runs before you go for another run, and use some other data sources to decide whether you really should run again that day or not. So if you want more specific help with this, I'm here to help. I'd be happy to sit down with you and go through all this and get you set up so you have a focused plan to move you forward so you can enjoy effortlessly running as you get older. So hit me up, love to chat with you, and see if I can give you some help. We'll see you in the next one.